Join us at the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino with the #1 gaming experience and entertainment. The Pahrump Nugget has the #1 dining experience at Stockman Steakhouse, Golden Harvest Cafe, and the Gold Miners Buffet. Come get your game on at the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino.
Today's news is brought to you in part by Dr. George Leeks, Pahrump's optometrist since 1990, offering full-spectrum eye care for children and adults. Call today, 727-8300.
Unfortunately, Nevada has ranked first in the nation when it comes to domestic violence year after year. News 46 spoke to a local therapist to find out the signs of abuse and how to avoid potential deadly relationships.
Well, it's really an epidemic, to be honest with you, and domestic violence has, I get to every facet of our existence. Our children are suffering from, the effects. They're victims, based on their parents or caregivers being violent towards each other. Domestic violence involves control, not just physical violence, but emotional violence, any sort of control or power over money or opportunities or even being able to leave the home. Some people are stuck in the home, whether it's a man or a woman, perpetrators or the children, they're all being affected by it today.
It really does affect the kids, doesn't it? Even arguing in front of your kids affects what kind of people that they are.
Well, a lot of children learn behaviors, so if they're seeing their parents or caregivers arguing and fighting, that's what they learn, and then they bring those behaviors to school or to the playground, and it just continues and perpetrates against other children who are affected negatively, and then generationally they have children and it keeps happening over and over again.
What do you find that makes a person or makes a couple stay in a situation where they're actually having domestic violence going on?
I think oftentimes it involves powerlessness. People don't feel there are any options, and fear. They're afraid of the consequences if they leave the situation. And oftentimes that's the most dangerous time for someone. If they leave a perpetrator, that's oftentimes when the most violence occurs and the most dangerous violence occurs. That's when we lose people. We see it all the time. Women are killed or men are killed as a result of leaving their spouse.
How can people contact you for some therapy, some help?
My name is Sharon Winkleman. Again, I'm at Maple Star of Nevada, and the number there is 775-751-6758.
Anthony Greco and Kathy Rinaldi were bound over to district court this past week. The pair were accused of intentionally lighting their foreclosed home on fire to allegedly collect insurance money on it in 2010. The Justice of the Peace found that there was enough evidence to support the charges against them for first-degree arson, attempting to defraud an insurance company regarding the couple's former home located at 5920 South Pahrump Valley Boulevard. The case is being handled by the Nevada Attorney General's office.
And a 16-year-old Nevada boy accused of killing his mother and brother before disappearing for several days has pleaded not guilty. Adrian Navarro Canales is a Henderson teenager who is suspected of the stabbing deaths of his 40-year-old mother, Elvira Canales Gomez, and 9-year-old brother, Cesar Navarro. The discovery of their bodies in their apartment on September 20th touched off a 6-day manhunt for the teen that extended to the U.S.-Mexican border. He was later found sitting in the food court along the Las Vegas Strip. Navarro Canales was charged as an adult with 2 counts of murder.
And George Zimmerman was charged today with aggravated assault, domestic violence, battery, and criminal mischief after an incident at his girlfriend's home in Central Florida. Zimmerman, who was acquitted earlier this year of killing teenager Trevon Martin, was arrested today after he allegedly pointed a shotgun at his girlfriend.
The second annual That Comedy Show was held at the Pahrump Nugget in their event center.
When I first met you, thought I knew you. The man upstairs. I went to church every Sunday growing up. My mom would drive me to church, and I remember one Sunday I was sitting in church, and it just dawned on me, hit me out of nowhere. I was like, oh my God, they're never going to get through this book. Seriously? And again, what homeless person in his right mind is going to want to do that? Let me put it to you this way. Being homeless in Hawaii is 1,000 times better than having a home in Detroit. I'm just going to tell you that right now.
It's a comedy show that I'm doing annually. This is our second annual comedy show to benefit the Path of Hope Food Bank and have a little fun and get some people out, have a night out, and have some fun. we just saw AJ Alvarez on guitar. He was great. We're going to see Matt Markman do some funny jokes. And of course, Brandon Gouchon from Comp 92.3, the rock station. You should listen to him every day, because I do, from 3 to 7. And it's going to be really fun. Yeah, we're going to have a Christmas show in December, and then hopefully a rock show. So look for that rock show in January.
There you go. All the benefit of the Path of Hope too as well.
I'm not sure. I'm sure part of the proceeds will go to, but it'll benefit different. I'm all for, win-win situations. So if we can do a show and it can benefit somebody and create better environment in the community, then I'm all for that.
Well, that looked like fun. There was quite a big crowd there. And there's going to be more in the coming days with the performers at that comedy show.
And let's join Angela Miles with today's First Business Brief.
This is the First Business Brief for Monday, November 18th. I'm Angela Miles. The U.S. Post Office will take a $5 billion loss this year. Operating revenue rose 1.2% on growth from package deliveries, but declined 2.4% for first-class mail. The agency is still urging Congress to pass legislation that would reduce the amount it spends to pre-fund retiree health benefits. Shares of the new American Airlines are landing on the NASDAQ. Once the merger between American and U.S. Airways is complete, the companies will trade under ticker AAL. AMR shareholders will get 72% of the new company. U.S. Airways shareholders get 28%. The deal still needs approval by the bankruptcy court. December 2nd is Cyber Monday. IBM Digital Analytics predicts record sales due to growing hype on social media. But only 1 in 10 Americans plan to shop on Thanksgiving Day. That's the First Business Brief. I'm Angela Miles.
The weather in our country has just been crazy this entire year, and it seems like there's been one disaster after another. We are fortunate to be here in Nevada, even though we reached a temperature of 117 this summer. That wasn't too fun. But I mean, compared to what other people are going through, no big deal. I'll take it.
We have amazing weather here. I think that's why it attracts everybody.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we will have your local weather when we come back from the break. Please stay with us.
News 46 weather is brought to you by your local dairy farmers. Dairy products are very important in maintaining a healthy body.
Hello and welcome back to News 46. Today is Monday, November 18th. Today we had sunny skies with a high of 69 degrees and an average temperature of 67 degrees. Winds are coming from the northwest at 5 miles per hour with gusts up to 11 miles per hour. The UV index today is 4, which is moderate. Humidity is at 18%. Sunrise was at 6:21 this morning, and the record high in 1981 was 82 degrees. Tonight we have mostly clear skies with a low of 37 degrees and an average of 47 degrees. Winds will be coming from the north at 3 miles per hour with gusts up to 7 miles per hour. Humidity will be at 42%. Sunset was at 4:35 p.m. and the record low in 1938 was 24 degrees. Tomorrow we have partly cloudy skies with a high of 67 degrees and a low of 37 degrees. Winds will be coming from the south-southwest at 6 miles per hour with gusts up to 11 miles per hour. Humidity will be at 32%. Sunrise will be at 6:22 a.m. and the UV index will be 3, which is moderate. For our 7-day forecast, we have a mostly cloudy week with some showers on Thursday and Saturday. Your high temperatures will be ranging from the low to high 60s, and your low temperatures will be ranging from the low 30s to the low 40s.
Thanks so much, Noah. RSVP, which is the Retired Senior Volunteer Program, needs your help. This program helps seniors in your community. RSVP is essential to the health, safety, and well-being of our citizens. Please donate any amount to RSVP to ensure they continue to provide services such as respite care, travel to doctor's appointments, and so much more. To donate, you can drop off a check here at KPVM TV written out to RSVP, or you can give Jan Lindsay a call at 751-5282.
Yeah, that's a really important program.
It is.
For our seniors here in the community. And I believe they're trying to raise a little over $7,000 is what they need.
I think they went to the town board to get the $7,500 and they were declined. So they can't provide the services. So there's going to be a big
radiothon at Kenai, and we're trying to help out, and so hopefully we'll get some donations.
Hopefully we will. And also a reminder, everybody, time is running out. You want to get a hold of us if you'd like to nominate a family to use a car for a year from Saida Trudeau, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram. And it could be your family. If you want to nominate yourself, that's fine. Yeah. Send us a letter as to why. You can email us or just mail it straight to the station, and you will be considered to use a free car for a year from Saida Trudeau. So.
Yeah, that's a great program. In case you guys haven't seen the commercials for that, just anybody that you know who might need a vehicle, Saida Trudeau is going to loan them a car for a whole year. They're also going to fill up their gas tank once a month and put the down payment on for the auto insurance.
Exactly.
And so that deadline's coming up. We need your letters. How do they do that?
They can email us at news@kpvm.tv, or they can mail the letter to P.O. Box 2075. Again, that's P.O. Box 2075. I'm sorry we don't have the graphic up for you because we are just doing this impromptu and we didn't prepare for that. But P.O. Box 2075 in Pahrump, and everybody has the same area code when it comes to P.O. boxes. It's 89041.
So and also, you can call us if you missed all that information too.
Yeah, exactly. Give us a call up here at the station, KPVM TV, 727-9400. And that does it for this edition of News 46. I'm Rhonda Van Winkle.
And I'm Deanna O'Donnell.
From all of us here up on the Hill, we wish you a great evening. We'll see you here again tomorrow night. Until then, good night, Pahrump.